why is it an emergency? As I said, we're going to have owners that come in and respectfully, they do not see that their pet is dying. They do not see that the pet is having a true emergency. They're going on, well, last 2 weeks ago, Fluffy, you know, he was a little bit picky about his food and the dog is gasping for air. Like they cannot see it. So we have to say, I'm going to stop you right there. What I'm seeing is that Fluffy is blue in the gums and is really struggling to breathe. And I've had owners say to me, are you serious? Totally serious right now. What's going to happen? I would like to take Fluffy to the back and go ahead and get some oxygen. And again, if they say, I need to come with you, and you say one time, I can't have you, and they say, listen, I need to come with you, it's not even worth arguing. Just bring them to the back because your life's going to be a lot simpler. And here's what I always say to clients that you bring to the back. I cannot have you interfering with the medical staff. I need you to stand right here and you're welcome to watch and recognize that this is a privilege. They never say anything because they're in shock. So that's my own experience. I've only regretted not bringing clients back because then they get belligerent and it's a nightmare. How much is it going to cost? Oh, I hate this. So as you know, we live in mansions and we drive Lamborghinis, and it's amazing all the money that we have in vet med. Not true, right? Obviously that's what they believe, but we all know we're struggling paycheck to paycheck. And obviously if you're a vet tech or nurse, you guys know you're working 2, 3, 4 jobs to make ends meet. So we do have to get into this question. We have to explain at least a little bit on a high level view how much it's going to cost. If you need also another form, if you need another example of a quick estimate form, again, I'll pop my email address at the end of this. Feel free to reach out to me and I'll send you the quick estimate form. I think this is super important. Again, it's sort of an out-of-body experience. This owner's having this trauma-related experience with their pet, and now we're asking them to sign on the dotted line. But most quick estimates will say things like, your animal will, it will cost between $400 to $800 in the first 30 minutes. Here are some, it'll list out like things that may happen. Do you accept? Yes. Or do you decline? Yes. And if they decline, there's usually a little legal thing in there that says, just be aware that withholding medical treatment may result in a decline of your patient's conditions, blah, 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 blah. So we have to do that because, again, going back to these people do not hear what you are saying. And at the end of all of this, at the end of the emergency, what we're left with is, I did not agree to this. And so in a court of law, having something signed, unfortunately, is the thing that we need, especially here in this country. So I'm happy to provide that for you guys. So people will have a variety of different reactions, and just recognize they're all appropriate, except those that are threatening you or your staff or the building in physical harm. That is never okay. If they threaten, I am going to blow this place up, I'm coming back to murder all of you, that's not okay. But a lot of times it has nothing to do with you. You know, you're money grubbing. Sure, we hear that all the time. The reality is that that person has no money and they're angry about it and they're taking it out on you because they love their pet a lot. So when we can reframe and reshape those mindsets, then we realize it has nothing to do with me. They actually have no money, and that must suck because their dog has a broken leg. It just got hit by a car, and that's really terrible. So we want to maintain a calm and professional attitude. Most of the clients that are coming in through for emergency, it's because they're afraid and they don't know and they just really love their pet.